coming up on every single muscle. Yup, your eyes do not deceive you. That is a massive bin just full of McDonald's changeables.
Italian sun insects. What?
Body Wars is a highly sought after series of grotesque human organ playsets. This isn't your typical museum. It's more like an 80s or 90s living room. There was so much cool stuff that I would totally otherwise wanna buy. What's up, internet? Every single muscle back again with another toy hunt, this time in Astoria, Queens in New York City, to a really cool little spot called the Museum of Nostalgia. Half vintage toy museum, half vintage toy store, the best of both worlds. And I went there with a couple good friends. Let's get to it. Okay, we're here at the Museum of Nostalgia with my brother Dustin and my buddy Coach Lou. What are you looking for today? You looking for anything?
Yeah, I'm trying to see if they have any Toxic Avenger figures. Not necessarily to buy, I just am a fan. I'm actually more of a vinyl guy myself.
Well, hello, Mr. Fancy Pants.
But yeah, I want to see what they got. It should be a fun time.
And what about you, Dustin?
I might be looking for some Playskool Dinosaurs and anything Conan the Barbarian.
All right, we're gonna do it. When you first walk through the doors of the Museum of Nostalgia, you are greeted with a really cool, enormous diorama that's half Masters of the Universe and half Strawberry Shortcake, which I think really represents this place well because it lets you know right out of the gate that they've got a little bit of everything here. But above all else, the thing that really grabbed my attention was the big wall of randoms, all of which were carefully and meticulously labeled so you could tell exactly what everything is. Hey, look. BattleBeast, baby. So BattleBeast, American Gladiators. Oh, yeah. Imperial Pirates of the High Seas. You know, here we go. This is a Dino Riders figure I've had my eye on for a while. That's like the main bad guy, but he's missing his plastic dome thing. Hold on, these are some trash bag bunch. I have to check my list. This is a Madball's Head Popper action figure. They are very hard to come by. 45 is probably a very good price, honestly.
Oh, we had this. Correct. We had this.
We had that exact one.
I used to play with this all the time on road trips. Jurassic Park, Tiger Edition.
So yeah, the selection was impressive here, but the first thing I really locked in on was a couple imports from the UK. Here in the United States, we're all familiar with the American Gladiators and their associated M.U.S.C.L E toy line.
From the American Gladiators come the official action figures. All the action.
Oh, man!
All the excitement. It's all yours.
You've had it, Nitro.
With the official American Gladiators action figures, you are the gladiator.
But overseas in the UK, they had a Gladiator series all their own, and it too had an action figure line by a company called Hornby in the exact same scale and style as the American Gladiators. So naturally, I had to pick up a couple of those. Right here, we've got Warrior and the unnamed male contender, fully equipped with his jousting stick, which is great because up to this point, I only had one jousting stick from the American toy line, so now these guys can finally get to jousting. A pretty cool, unique find. You don't find these in the US practically ever.
Oh, there it is. Found it. Gosh, I was looking for this everywhere.
You got it.
Got it.
So growing up, Joey was always my guy. Like I have video as a 4-year-old kid singing "Please Don't Go Girl." But as an older man, I was, I'd be grown to like Danny Wood more, because
Because why?
If you've seen him perform, you get it.
Danny Wood
He's not a
of the New
Wahlberg,
Kids.
like he's not a Wahlberg. He's just doing his own thing. Anyway, I think he sells real estate now. So I just want to show the there he is. We got Danny right here.
Yeah, he's your favorite, right?
Yeah. I feel like I've said what I need to say about him.
Yup, your eyes do not deceive you. That is a massive bin just full of McDonald's changeables. Tons of various burgers and fries in there, but unfortunately, still no sign of the milkshake robot. Ah well, it's bound to pop up eventually.
Hey, Dust, look what we got.
Oh man,
There they are.
what are these guys?
These are Playskool Dinosaurs.
Playskool Dinosaurs Cavesters.
Oh,
And
We have
I have all 4 of these.
oh really?
I don't.
First off, look at these guys.
Okay. What is that? Italian sun insects. What?
Bonehead, junkyard, aviation room here.
Yeah,
Wow. Man, that's so cool. Look at that junkyard.
pretty good.
Badass.
Great toys.
Yeah.
Great
Good
toys.
stuff.
Vibrant.
Yeah.
Color pops on them. Nothing really
I
compares.
wonder if they'll have some sort of resurgence with the new movie coming out.
I mean, these toys, everybody wants them,
Yeah.
but will they make more of them? That would be special.
Yeah.
Well, I'm here at the Museum of Nostalgia with the owners, Jeff and Phoebe, who's have an amazing store of cool stuff. How you guys doing?
We are doing amazing. We are kind of a hybrid situation in which we have a small museum room and then we have a space that everything is for sale. We also do sometimes events that are nostalgia related, art shows. We've even had a singles event. That was interesting.
Were there any
I-
successful matches?
That I do not know, but it was so crowded in here. I had to wipe off the fog on the windows.
It got pretty
So
hot
it
and
was
heavy.
We have only been open for 2 years. Sometimes it feels like it's only been 2 months, and sometimes it feels like it's been 20 years.
In a good way.
In a good way.
way.
Since we opened, I finally have felt like I'm part of the community. We have a lot of regulars. We have a lot of kids that come in. We finally know our neighbors after all this time, which is the best part about it.
The only thing I have to say is come check out our shop and always check Instagram for our hours because our hours vary. We have other jobs, unfortunately, so always check on Instagram for our hours or give us a call.
If you can't already tell, Jeff and Phoebe are absolutely the nicest people. If you're in the New York area, you should definitely stop into their shop. But since you can't do that right this moment, why don't I take you on a tour of the museum side of things? Now, of course, this isn't your typical museum. It's more like an idealized 80s or 90s living room, complete with a comfy couch, a CRT TV, and some of the best toys around. There was so much cool stuff that's not for sale that I would totally otherwise want to buy. I'm talking Battle Beasts, Mad Balls, Army Ants, Transformers, Ghostbusters, VHS tapes piled high, just a litany of the good stuff, and plenty of vintage girly treasures too. When it comes to museums, this is the best kind. Hey, if you're watching, do the Voltron RoBeast a favor and click like, subscribe, comment, do all that kind of stuff. That would really help with the algorithm and whatnot. All right, thanks, bye.
This kind of stuff is the stuff that I love, like the random merchy stuff.
The weird branded,
The weird
obscure
branded
stuff.
the talking belt buckles and the toothbrushes and the party cups and stuff like that. The reason it's here is because he wouldn't let me keep both of the ones we had. He said I had to sell one. I looked at the 2 that we had and decided
This one was
this is
expensive.
the one that maybe we could sell. But maybe I'll list it for $3 million so no one will buy it.
Here's something cool and unique that you don't see at every vintage toy shop. A pile of old cardbacks.
Got Dick Tracy, some Buffy, some Batman. How about some Turtles cardbacks? Some Hercules. Xena. Does this count? Okay. This counts for half of a Xena. Half point.
Not surprisingly, they also had a nice selection of loose vintage cards too. So I grabbed a couple of garbage pail kids, but also...
Look who I found.
Oh my goodness. There she is.
There she is.
We'll call that another half a sighting.
There's all kinds of stuff in here. An assorted bin. That's where you find treasures you didn't know existed.
All right, let's dig into it. The rest of my toy haul. Another selection of various glorious and not so glorious minifigures. We'll start with the good stuff. This chubby little dude is Captain Muscle Mind from Body Wars. If you're not familiar, Body Wars, produced by Toymax in 1994, is a highly sought after series of grotesque human organ playsets. Eyeballs and brains and hearts and lungs. It's very Mighty Max-esque, but the figures inside are notably bigger. I've had my eyes and brains and heart and lungs on Body Wars for a while now, but this is the first time I've actually acquired something from the series, and I really dig it. I love the proportions on this guy. Just feels like a substantial little minifigure. It's just my kind of toy, and now I just gotta get my hands on some of those playsets.
Every day your body fights a battle.
It's Body Wars. Each body part is a fighting fortress. Launch nuclear missiles from the Daigo Destroyer, or wipe out Eye Assassins from the Eye Eliminator.
Yeah!
Each body part is a fighting fortress. All 6 Body Wars sold separately. Comes with 1 Health Hero, 2 Germ Warriors, and 2 missiles by Toymax.
Up next, it's another trash bag bunch. I've talked about these guys before. One of the best mini toy lines of the 1990s. You drop the package in water and reveal the figure inside. It's like if blind boxes were actually fun. This time I scored this dude, Sewer Rot, who's some kind of alien monster holding this big ol' wrench. No further explanation needed. This bazooka-wielding dude here is from a 1987 series called Combat Commandos by Panache Place, who most notably produced the Voltron figures, including this handsome devil. Oh, hey, how's it going? There's not too much to say here. He's got 1 point of articulation at the waist. I already had one other Combat Commando, so I figured he could use a friend. For just 50 cents, I picked up this plastic bear. No reason in particular, it was just calling to me, and the price tag was too reasonable to ignore. Lastly, I've got the Bomb Squad from a 1993 line called Military Muscle Men.
Now, take your most powerful forces anywhere.
Let's do it!
You need the miniest, mightiest heroes of them all. You need the best. The Military Muscle Men. Collect all the toughest troops and meanest enemies. Medals and weapons included. Pumped up, scales down. A pocket full of power. The Military Muscle Men.
Now with that name, obviously I was intrigued. A toy line branded Muscle Men? Yeah, that's gonna get my attention. And these guys are also very reminiscent of the Men of Metal who I talked about in my last toy hunt, but truth be told, they just aren't doing it for me. Sometimes you pick something up on a whim, and a short while later you realize it's not really for you. They're a little dinky, but not in the endearing way I normally find stupid dinky things. Their plastic torso is also kind of brittle. This one guy's crotch broke off and I had to glue it in. So yeah, they're not long for my toy collection. And here's a glimpse at my entire toy haul in all its vintage glory. Now all that said, I wasn't the only one who walked away with something today. Why don't you tell them what you got, Dust?
Thanks, Greg. I also got a couple figures at the Museum of Nostalgia, one of which is a Definitely Dinosaurs figure from the Playskool line. Greg and I have been collecting those since we were kids, and I have a collection of my own. And another figure that just kind of spoke to me. I have no idea where this comes from. Maybe you guys in the comments can let me know. I thought it was cool. He's got a little bone necklace.
Thanks, Dustin. You know, I've briefly touched on these Definitely Dinosaurs Cavemen in a previous video, but I still want to have a larger conversation about them. So once again, we'll save that for another time. Maybe it'll be another toy hunt, maybe a proper deep dive, but whatever the case, stick around for more Every Single Battle Beast and more Every Single Muscle.